My role was to work with PrimaLink as the project manager for the Salesforce and Sage integration project. I was involved in briefing in the initial project and working with PrimaLink to help implement and train the sales teams at this end. So I was involved from start to finish, working closely with the PrimaLink team. It was essential that users adopted the new scheme that we put in place, as it was affecting everybody that placed orders on the system. We worked closely with PrimaLink to make sure that the system was very efficient and easy to use, and it was also very intuitive, so it meant that the user adoption was very good. We also ran lengthy training sessions to help people understand the new system and work closely with PrimaLink to make sure any feedback was taken on board and implemented. Yeah, throughout the project, PrimaLink were taking on board any feedback that we gave, but they also gave feedback themselves, and it meant that we picked up on things that we may not have known initially, and they helped us implement thinking more than just what was involved in the brief initially. As with Salesforce integration, we have a lot of manual processes that are taking place, so the Sage integration helped us remove some of the administration and the manual processing that we were doing, and it allows orders to go through the system quickly. This gives us a chance to free up the accounts team to look at other more important areas of the financial side of the business, so it just helps make everything a lot smoother and a lot more efficient. Our first meeting with PrimaLink was quite an informal briefing session between myself and the MD of the company here. We met with PrimaLink and talked through the integration of Sage and Salesforce, and I think my initial feelings when we met PrimaLink was that they had a lot of experience and a lot of expertise in that area, so it was reassuring to talk through the project and agree what we were going to do before we actually started working on the system. Like with Salesforce integration, Sage integration has allowed us to be a lot more efficient and effective within the business. The processing of orders and invoices was very complicated prior to the integration, and PrimaLink have allowed us to develop a system that's very easy to use and automated, and this has freed up the accounts team and let them concentrate on other areas of the business that are more important. It's also given us a better understanding of the information that's going through our system, which we can then use for financial reporting. When we were developing the Salesforce integration project, we did lots of testing, including the salespeople, and gathered a lot of feedback. And there was a lot of things that we wanted to develop and improve, which PrimaLink were more than happy to accommodate. They also picked up on things themselves which they would implement, and it just meant that we were left with the best possible solution for the integration project. Our relationship with PrimaLink has always been very good. Everyone that we've worked with has been very friendly, and the teamwork is an extension of the team that we have here, which is very good for us because it means that everything is done to the highest quality with the most amount of commitment. Our relationship has always been good and will continue to be so for the future. One thing we appreciate most about PrimaLink is their commitment to our business. They're like an extension of our team and are more than happy to commit themselves, working long weekends and evenings to make sure that the projects are done in full to the highest standard, and I think that's really important. They don't just fulfil the brief that we give them, they do things more than that to help us achieve the best results for our business.